Hey, what up, legends? How's it going? Kiwi and Bacon here. Tonight, for the deck showcase, I will be playing a priest deck that was created specifically in order to kind of control the Cubelock onslaught that has been unleashed upon us since the nerfs came about. It was created by a player named Del Costa on Hearthpwn. I will put a link for the deck page in the description if you guys want to go read that. There's a lot of good information on there to tell you how to play the deck. But basically, it's just a deck that is supposed to beat Warlocks. Way too many Warlocks because tempo is no longer as relevant as it was, and well, Cubelock is just way too strong. So we're going to be playing the Anti-Cube Priest. I believe he called his Spiteful versus Cube on Hearthpwn, but it is in the recommended decks of the week, so pretty easy to find. That's basically what's going to happen tonight. We're going to play this deck. I understand that it is not something that everyone likes. There's a lot of dragons in here, but there's also a couple cool, interesting cards. You're running a Grand Archivist, you're running a Cabal Songstealer, a Skulking Geist, and some Dustbreakers for the control aspect and everything. So I hope you guys enjoy not only watching the video, but also playing the deck. If you do, make sure to leave a like on the video and consider subscribing to the channel as I make videos like these on the daily to try to promote new interesting deck gameplays for the most amazing game in my life, Hearthstone. I love this game. I don't know what to say apart from, like, this is my favorite game. I have to bring some good stuff about it with all of the negative comments and negative things that Reddit brings. I have to, bring a little bit of sun, bring a little bit of shininess to the game, just because it's my favorite game. So, hopefully you guys agree to that as well.
My greetings.
I'm playing against a Druid. He might be playing Jade Druid, in which case I have Skulking Geist, so not to worry too much. Cool thing that could be happening currently is a turn 2 Dark Reaper into turn 3 Talon Priest, which is a very good play. So hopefully that's something that seems interesting to us. I think I'll do that. Now I understand I've got a Twilight Drake in hand, and it's not going to be as strong because I used a coin and I played a card. No, right, that's understandable. That's fine. But I do not mind quite yet, so that's fine. Of course, I don't want to trade because it gives him an empty mana crystal when it dies, so if I do it during my turn, then he can use it the next turn. So I'll just pass this here. And basically, we can play on... This is like mid-range, right? We can play on curve, 4, 5, 6... those are that's actually pretty damn strong, so I'm gonna be going ahead with that. You seem to be playing a mix of aggression. Well, I don't know actually what he's running, because usually if you're playing control you don't really play Enchanted Raven, but maybe he needed 1-drop, so he didn't actually mind about that. I don't know. I guess I'll just play my stuff on curve and not bother too much about whatever he's playing until it becomes too big or too relevant, at which point I'll just be able to mind control it. Hopefully that whatever I'm thinking about happens later in the game, so that's alright for us. He does kill the Talon Priest, which, well, is annoying, but I can't really stop him of doing that, so I'll just keep going on curve. Try not to waste any mana whatsoever. That's usually the goal. And keep in mind, there's only 4 spells in this deck, so your Grand Archivist if you draw them all. It's not very useful. Same thing for Spiteful Summoner, so you have to be mindful of that. I was gonna say, if you had Rat here, that would have been quite terrible for my Twilight Drake, but I can actually trade into the Arakoa, so I will do so. Play my Summoner on curve, which is awesome. It's such a strong play, actually. Oh, and we even get the best card in the game. Gruul. Oh, wow, it's an 11-8. What will he ever do against the best card in the game? That's actually... You know what? That's actually really hard to deal with. Like, I'm not lying here. This is extremely hard to deal with.
Do you hear its call?
Wow. Well, Gruul is going to, I mean, I guess Gruul is going to do the job here. Just clear these dudes. I'm gonna play a Talon Priest on here so he can't kill it as easily. I'm gonna play Nurture Cleric and heal. And of course draw a card. And smack him with Gruul. Technically we have lethal next turn. At least I believe so. How big is his Katoon? It's 13-13. So yeah, so I still have lethal no matter what, I believe. Yeah, there you go. Even if everything went on Gruul and then he cleared, you know, another 3 health creature, no, he was still screwed, to be honest. So Gruul, best card in the game. Yay. Easy victory. I'm happy about that.
I can see.
That works for me. Now, to be honest, this deck also beats Druids in the general sense. Most Druids you're going to play against are actually playing Jades. And since you have the Geist in there, it kind of counters that. So that's always a good option. The other thing I have to mention is that the deck has an incredible curve. You don't have a 7-drop. However, I believe that it does not matter, because before you had, you know, you could have had 2 Bone Mares. Bone Mare was nerfed, so you can't do that anymore. But I don't believe it matters, because you can get extra cards. You can play 2 cards on the same turn on turn 7. For example, you can play Netherspite Historian and draw Dragon, play that Dragon, or Dragon Operative or whatnot. So there's plenty of options for you to actually do different things. So I'm actually not bothered too much about the nerf of Bone Mare, and Bone Mare brings such value to the table anyway that it can still be played in this type of deck. So I'm alright with that. Let's play a Historian here. You know what? I don't actually mind getting Dustbreakers. It's such a strong card, so I'll go ahead and take it. And having 2 Dustbreakers means that if I'm playing against aggro, I can usually clear both of their living mana. Doesn't seem to be what this guy is doing though, so I won't bother too much about it. But I'll just give my Nurture Cleric extra health here. Now, he might be playing Jade, at which point I would be very happy to playing my, to actually play my Geist. If not, that means he's going to play whatever he's playing right now. Oh wow, 3 Dustbreakers. And that means that I will be able to slowly take board advantage. Because, and then again, I don't really want to play Dustbreaker when I have the board, because that just kills everything. But that might just be me. He does have Jades. Okay. Again, take it consideration. I will... Okay, wait. What did I do here? I can trade this. Okay, wait. I can trade this right here. I can trade this guy here. I can play Glimmerroot. Of course. Get the Glimmerroot. Get... Well, I know it's Oaken Summons, so I'll get that down and I'll heal.
Right away.
There's the Geist. Yes. Alright, awesome. So we'll be able to play him. So that's fantastic for us. That removes his infinite amount of Jades. So that works very well for me. On the other hand, this is not as cool. But I will play the Geist like this turn though, so that I'll do that right now. Okay, so we killed 4 spells. Wow. Okay, so 2 Spellstones, 2 Jade Idols. That is a lot of value. I am trading here, and now I have a very good Dustbreaker setup. He might want to trade into the Geist. That probably is what's going to happen, of course. But this guy no longer has a infinite Jade combo, which I'm very happy about. Hi, Fendrel. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm fine with that. And I can kill your Fendrel too, so that's pretty good for me, I guess. So let's go with one of our 3 Dustbreakers. Let's kill this guy a little bit. Kill Fendrel. No longer have a Fendrel, so I'm not too worried anymore. There we go. The guy's probably very mad. As I was saying, good against Priest, good against Druids, good against Warlocks. It's kind of like an anti-control deck, to be honest. I have not seen Control Warrior in a really long time. I do not know if you can beat Control Warrior with this deck, since Warrior is they just sat the expansion out, honestly. But I believe that there could be a potential to beating a Control Warrior. With that said, though, with all of, you know, Brawl and Executes and all of that stuff, it might be difficult for you to set up a very big board. So I'm not sure. Someone will have to try to let me know. But as far as this goes, it is working quite well for us currently. And I love this about this deck. It's just awesome. I'm not saying this is the best deck ever, but definitely kind of beats the meta currently, because a lot of aggro and a lot of control, but tempo is kind of gone, so mid-range decks are going to thrive, and well, Cubelock will also thrive. That's why this is here. That's why we're playing this currently. Now, I've not seen a Cubelock for some reason. Maybe people already figured out that it gets beaten by decks like these. I doubt that, but I've been lucky, so that's pretty good. Okay. What is he playing, and what do I get from getting Deathwing? Not much, because if he's playing Jade, then I've got the Geist, which is fine, and Bookworm gives a lot of... Well, I mean, gives you removal, and it gives you an early dragon. Well, early. Mid-game dragon. I believe I'll take the Bookworm. It's not the best. I would have liked to pick that Deathwing as well, but he's playing Jade. So, I mean, I will have the Geist. Oh, wow, that luck, though. I will have the Geist anyway, as I was saying. Guess the Geist or Geist. I never really know which one I should say. He's probably playing Wrath. There we go. Alright. Okay, so... yeah, eventually just Skulking Geist is just gonna destroy him. That's awesome. We've been really lucky. Like, really, really lucky. Alright, cool. Do I coin out this operative? I mean, I could. I've got 2 5-drops. And two 6-drops. I believe I'll play... yeah, I'll play the operative. Right? That's pretty good. I could get Wild Growth. I could also get Branching Pads. Wild Growth does seem interesting because it brings me closer to those mind controls. I believe I'll take that, yeah. I don't know if I'll play it because I've got curve plays, but it's also a card draw, potentially. We'll see what happens. It depends what he plays, right? But it's a good alternative. Branching Paths would also have been pretty good, but I prefer... See, Branching Path offers a lot of versatility, but I don't technically need that with what I'm playing currently. So I don't believe that's really something we want right now. I do have the Glimmer Root, which means I can actually play the Wild Growth, since I got a 3-drop to go with it, so I don't waste any mana. That's awesome. He's playing Darker Echo. Wait, is he playing Darker? No. He's only playing one of the two. One of the three. He has to be playing Branching Paths, right? Yes, okay. I was saying, like, I know I've seen a guy play Katoon earlier, but that was probably a one-shot, and he's gonna play Branching Paths. It's a really good card. So much armor to be given by that. Alright, and he trades with the Historian. Unfortunately for him, Skulking Geist coming in hot. Coming in really hot. Hello, friend. You're gonna lose nothing. Wait, what? Okay, so he doesn't play Jades and he doesn't play the Spellstones. That's interesting. Okay, well, sure.
This will be grisly.
Huh. Okay. I guess the Bookworm can... do some job right here. You get 2 greedy sprites. So that means I will not trade into it, because then I would give him mana. So I'll wait for him to actually trade them in, right? If you trade them on your turn, he gets the mana, he can use that mana the turn afterwards. Don't really want to do that. If he plays big things, I've got mind control. Generally, this deck is quite good. I'm happy it beats Druid, because Druid is just one of my least favorite decks. Druid is one of my least favorite classes overall, because of the history I have against people playing Druid. The 14 damage combo was BS to me, at least, and they kept playing more and more annoying combos and such. Then they became the armor class, and I don't know, man. I just don't really like. Yeah, I just don't really like Druids in general. Maybe that's just me. Okay, I've got a Scalebane, and I realized I could have played Bone Mare here, but
I can see.
Yeah, this is more threatening, or is it? I don't know. I like it this way. There you go. That was a sweet win streak there. So I'm glad you were here to participate in that. You definitely should try the deck by yourself. It seems to be working fantastic so far. So thank you, everyone, very much for watching this video. Make sure to go leave an upvote on Del Costa's deck on Hearthpwn. Again, the link is going to be in the description. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. And talking about subscription, I'm hosting a subscriber tournament really soon. There is going to be a little bit of information in the description. All I know so far is that it's happening in about 3 weeks. I'll let you guys post it, but for that you do have to subscribe, because I want to let you guys know that way. It's just easier. Or I should say, there is also the Discord channel, which will let you keep posted on that. That is basically it for me today. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.